She found her dream job that ruined our marriage. Part 2. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. The entire time we were talking on the phone, she was messaging him at the same time. I decide enough is enough. If we are getting a divorce, I deserve to know the truth. I call her and she answers. I tell her that I am really upset, embarrassed to say, but I am crying. I've cried a lot the past few days. First, I tell her that I know they were texting each other last night while her and I were on the phone. She doesn't deny it. She explains that they were both watching a football or basketball game, and were texting each other to talk about the game. I cannot believe this. After all these years, she is more concerned about talking to this man about a ball game than speaking with me about our marriage? I am absolutely devastated. I explain to her that I need to know the truth. She finally agrees to tell me. She admits that they have been developing this relationship over the last month. They work together, and they talk a lot. She goes to him at work and cries in his office if she is feeling sad. He has a way with words that I don't, and he makes her feel special and noticed. But I don't give her that feeling anymore. She expresses that their relationship has strictly just been talking and having feelings for one another, and that they have not had sex. I do believe her when she says they haven't had sex. She swears that they did not plan to both break up with their spouses on the same day, it was a coincidence that it happened that way. She said that I had done something to her the evening prior that made her decide then that she was going to leave me. I was upset that she stayed out until after midnight without texting me or letting me know she was okay. She had also deleted me off of Life 360 that night, and I was upset when she got home. I ask her if they plan on being together after our divorce is final. She says that they have talked about it, but she wants to wait a few months after our divorce before she gets in a relationship. She needs time alone to fix herself. I ask her again if they've had sex. She says no, but they have talked about having sex in the future. So now I have the truth of what has been going on. It all hurts so bad. My precious wife of all these years. Devoted to another man. We talk more about what I had done to hurt her over the years and how it contributed to this divorce as well. We come to an agreement that we are both responsible for what's going on. I have hurt her feelings too many times, and she has betrayed our marriage. It's both our faults. She says she will arrange the divorce with an attorney and be in touch. I feel a little at peace with everything, but cannot understand why I'm not mad. My wife betrayed me, pursued another man in secret, has talked about a future with this man, and has talked about having sex with him in the future. Yet I am not angry. A little more information I forgot to mention earlier: this man is 10 years older than her, has been married 15 years, and has 3 kids. My wife has fallen for this man because of the way he talks to her and charms her. I have seen his picture. He is overweight, ugly, and greasy looking. I am not claiming to be a supermodel, but I am in decent shape and a really clean guy. I just can't wrap my head around this. This guy's wife had also told me that my wife is the 3rd woman that he has done this with. He will find a younger girl, take off with her for a few months, then come back to his wife. She says that she always takes him back for the sake of their children. I consider that this man is taking advantage of my wife. When we had last talked and settled everything, I had mentioned that possibility. I told her that she is not the first woman he has done this with, and asked her to please consider that he may be taking advantage of her. I also forgot to mention that we do not have any children. My questions for the Reddit community. This is only day 4 after I found out about her and this man. There is a chance that feelings can change. If my wife realizes she is making a big mistake, do I take her back? Can I ever trust her again? Should I be fighting for her to stay with me? I have not done that at all yet. I told myself that if she is willing to throw away a 10-year relationship after only seriously talking to this guy for 3 weeks, then she isn't worth staying with. But I still love her. I had mentioned that if there was ever a possibility of us staying together, then she cannot work there anymore and be around him. So far I have still been talking to my wife a little bit, kind of like friends would. Should I keep doing this? Or only talk to her regarding our divorce arrangements? She still insists that she would be divorcing me anyway because of the alleged mental/verbal abuse. I told her I would have been willing to do any therapy or counseling she wanted in order to fix that, but it's out the door now because of her and this man. If we go through with this divorce, and a month later she comes begging for me to take her back, do I? Should I speak with a therapist? This has not only hurt us, but our families. I am really close with my wife's parents, and they are disgusted with her. But they don't want to push her away because they love her. My wife never once asked where I went to stay when she kicked me out, how I am doing, or if I'm okay. Does she not care about me at all now? Update end. Here are some of the best comments from our community. To me, it sounds like your relationship is too far gone to recover. Even if they weren't sexually involved, which I don't believe for a single second, it was emotional cheating. Anyways, I don't think there is anything for you to decide except for how you will handle the divorce. Your wife already decided it's gonna happen no matter what you say. I won't try to put the blame on anyone because that doesn't help the situation. She should have told you that something was wrong before starting the affair, but she didn't. It seems like there were other issues that she thinks are unresolvable, or at least she's not up to changing something. However, even if you could forgive her for cheating, that doesn't mean she'll come back to you, as she obviously stated that she doesn't want to be with you. Divorce sucks, it's painful, and you should definitely try talking to a therapist. But try to take this as an opportunity to change yourself and your life for the better. I wish you luck. Before I say anything else, get a lawyer ASAP and try to get back into your house. It seems to me that she might have kicked you out to claim it in the divorce, as I'm pretty much a partner who leaves the marital home for over a month effectively surrenders any/most of their claim to it in the divorce. The lawyer should clarify. Perhaps tell your wife that she stabbed you in the back and should be the one moving out. Worst case scenario, take time off work and simply re-enter the house whilst she's at work, and tell her on text to simply leave or share the house. Dude, you are too trusting of your wife and should not believe a word she says. She's been having an emotional affair and lying to you for weeks, from what you can tell. Has your marriage been perfect? No, but what marriage is? Instead of confronting you with the problem, she basically checked out, planned to divorce you, emotionally blackmailed you out of the house, has been continuously lying to you when confronted about the affair, and then emotionally and mentally chucking you when you emotionally laid everything on table in that phone call. Run away from this woman! ! The best you can hope for is that she realizes that she is just another one of the AP's conquests and has been played/seduced/manipulated and wants to give the marriage another go. But can you really trust her after what she's done? What happens when another smooth talker comes along? Lawyer up, gather evidence, get help from the AP's wife, seek therapy, tell both your families and mutual friends via the evidence, and finally expose them to their company's HR. Take care. You get yourself a lawyer, move back into your damn house, and let her leave if she wants to. This is your house and you need to am up and stop talking TL her. There is no saving this, she doesn't care about you, probably fell out of love a while ago. Show call logs and Facebook convos to your lawyer, make sure she doesn't have access to your personal savings, stop putting money into joint accounts. If she wants a divorce, it should be on your terms. No need to be nasty, but she started this, and you have no obligation to make her life easy. Do not under any circumstances let your wife set up the divorce without getting your own attorney. Just to make sure you're not screwed. Get your own attorney and have him get in touch with your wife's attorney. Can you ever trust her again? That's up to you. I wouldn't without a sincere demonstration of remorse and sustained proof of her commitment to your relationship. See a therapist and get some help. You've been betrayed and you're in shock. You need help getting past it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.